off to see Sebastian. Well, I'm here actually.
Revelio.
Transformation left to learn. And then just Bombarder and the unforgivable curses. I'm assuming they don't teach the unforgivable curses at the school. Although
Revelio.
that is a bit of an assumption, isn't it?
Keeping well, I hope. Powers should be kept in the oldest pureblood planet. Like Flash.
Revelio.
Have you been to the Armory, eh? How come?
Okay. We're on our way to go and meet our friend, Sebastian.
Revelio.
We will, go see how he's doing, meet his sister Anne. And he did say something about a guardian, who he did not seem to be fond of.
Revelio.
That could just be a... It's apparently...
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Accio. Defendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I mentioned that I don't like dog bugs. So spiders there. Where am I need going? Oh, I need to go on the other side of this, so
Revelio.
what is this?
Descendo. Depulso.
Oh, big chest. Ooh, a decorous classic school uniform. Is it any good? It actually is. Ooh, you know what? I might want to sell some things before we go. Cotton grass. So I thought stoneback, great spined, and cotton grass dog box now. Okay. I have a new scarf. Oh, an unidentified neck item. Well, that's fine. I think we'll go to Hogsmeade real quick. Sell all this stuff. You know, we can go to Brood and Peck and drop off the other two, the two excess beasts that I collected.
Hello.
Revelio.
Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't hurt.
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery's St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Wow. Yeah, sounds
I can
frustrating.
imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
All right.
What do you have
Let's
for
look at
sale?
yours.
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Unicorn hair. Wow. I don't think we're gonna buy anything.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Okay.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself
Now-
welcome.
Here's the question. Can I capture her niffler? No.
Revelio.
Brood and Peck. Proprietor Ellie Peck is a fierce protector of beasts and will give you a fair price for any beasts in need of a safe home. Brood and Peck is the shop to visit for beast byproducts like fupa feathers and niffler fur. Niffler fur? Oh. What is a giant purple toad? Okay. Oh. I was hoping that I could sell some other things as well.
A full day's work.
Gladrag's wizard wear will work.
What the authorities are for, they say.
Ready for a little
Revelio.
change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Have a spot of tea for a moment. Thank you.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
All right. Yes. I'm assuming that it's grayed out because I can't even use it yet. Alright. Thank you,
I
sir.
suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
You suspect I have a sharp eye? Oh, yes, of course I do.
Uses fallen feather.
I forgot you can't fly. I forgot you can't fly within the city, yeah? Alright. Still not yet. go. Nice leisurely broom flight.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, there's so many Merlin trials and other things. Oh, there we go. Here's some balloons to pop. You know I can't say no to popping balloons.
An intruder!
Oh, no. Alright. Pop some more balloons.
Revelio.
Oh my, look at that. Seems like a nice area.
You made it.
Of course.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrok's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Okay.
This way.
Alright.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrok's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
I was gonna say, it couldn't be
Revelio.
much, it couldn't be much less lively, yeah? Hang on. The Feldcroft Well. The well in Fellcroft ran dry some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region.
Being an officer of the law in a quiet village like Hogsmeade is a pleasant job, I'd say.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okay. Oh, you want me to go first? Okay.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Okay.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I mean, I can try. I don't know if I should try, really. Because... just because you feel that your curse cannot be broken, doesn't mean that it cannot be broken, if that makes sense. Like... but you're in pain, yeah, I can try.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
You as well. Joanne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean? I hope you're feeling better. This is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be.
Revelio.
What's that? Oh, it was like shining. Okay, so spoken with Anne. I suppose we need to speak to Solomon.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Now see, the uncle's made it sound like he knows something and just doesn't want to say, essentially.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Okay.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
Revelio.
They should not be underestimated.
I mean, I agree, yeah.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Hang on, I've got to get my spells in order here. There. That's fine. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Then... yeah. This is the spells that I have no matter what. There's only a couple spells I haven't learned yet.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
There's an odd kind of echo to your voice here.
How much longer are we?
Revelio.
Dig through it, rabble. Ranrok knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Confringo.
Potato.
Why can't
Stupid.
Who do you think you are?
Expelliarmus.
Postponing the
Accio.
inevitable.
Confringo. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Glacius.
Confringo.
Confringo.
Surely you can see
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo.
I shall have get to my... No, that's embarrassing.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Glacius.
Put me on the ground.
Confringo. Accio. Glacius! Expelliarmus!
What are you
Accio!
doing? You've made your last mistake.
Have I? It doesn't feel like it.
This is where
Accio!
nice of you to stop.
Glacius! Protego! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
I won't rest. How nice. This is almost too easy. You're weak, human. Rather up.
Accio! Glacius! Expelliarmus!
No! Almost. You'll pay for that. Do you think this is funny?
I think it's a little fun.
Accio! Confringo! Glacius! There! Expelliarmus!
Super! I won't rest. Let's get this on.
Confringo! Protego!
You're no match for me.
Glacius!
Confringo!
Arresto momentum.
Can't handle a little. I won't rest.
Defendo!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Well, I was nothing. I was fine. It's not a big deal. Whoops.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio!
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Okay, I know who this is. It's the woman.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio! This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio!
Yeah.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. but it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Can we repair it? That's the real question.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrok and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrok is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Accio! Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Depulso!
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio! Lumos!
Yeah.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn
Revelio!
around. Tells
Lumos!
me they're after something bigger.
Incendio!
It's my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though my magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man in my camp. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos! Incendio! Lumos!
Get out of here.
Revelio! Depulso!
No? Oh. It's, No.
Descendo! Lumos! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
You might want to be honest.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Revelio! Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Rune diagram.
Anything helpful in the note?
No.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrok and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Okay.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
Yeah. Till then.
Revelio.
Oh, and we leveled up.